Okay, so hey everyone, this is Zeteo. I'm doing a tutorial on micro today because I think it's rather difficult. It's something that not a lot of players quite understand to its full extent, so I just want to cover it. I'm going to do a basic build. I'm here to just kind of show you guys the micro stuff. And I don't know why my tutorial is on, but I'm going to turn it off. There's several ways to turn it off. It covers the micro stuff in it too, in the tutorial. But you know, it's kind of hard to see like what it actually looks like to do it, so I figured I'd do a video. Just be the easiest way. So I'm just gonna go ahead and eat some food. I'm gonna stay as a carnivore or an omnivore, just to make it simple. You know, so everyone knows how to play it if they watch this video. Here's a guy I'm gonna kill. Now the micromanagement doesn't really kick in when it's one-on-one creatures. Now, it's really when you're fighting multiple creatures, or if you're running away from a creature and you know, there's ways that you can actually still kill it, so it's important to really keep up on that. I'm gonna get another muscle there, so I get a little more damage. I'm gonna mainly go damage and hit points, so I'm gonna get muscle and fat. Let's see, here's a creature. Starting out in the game, like, you know, the first couple minutes, there actually aren't the full amounts of creatures on the map yet. Yeah, I had so much muscle, I just one-shot that guy. That's what I have right now. I have 16.74. That's pretty good. Let's get another fat so I don't die as easily. Oh, there's a Giga Blossom. I'm trying to run away from that guy. Don't want to get hit by the plants early on. They do a lot of damage early on unless you have a ton of fat. So definitely avoid them at all costs. It is nighttime right now, so it's a little bit harder to see what's coming up as I walk through the jungle here. Couple sticks you can move. Oh, there's a guy I'm gonna go for. It's gonna be an easy prey. Doesn't have a lot of hit points. There we go. Let's get a little sight so I can see a little better. Again, this is nighttime, so it's kind of hard to see anyways. Also, if you know, in case you guys don't know, if you are stopped, in other words, you are able to regenerate hit points because you're stopped, you actually get a slight boost in sight. So like right now it's really small, but if I stop, it gets bigger. That's just to simulate, like, you know, being able to see better. That food. I'm gonna have to run from this guy. Oh, there's a plant. Oh, there's another. Damn it! I might die. Don't die. Damn it! That got me. It's very important to be vigilant. It's, you know, this game's all about patience. You know, instead of just running around like I just did, it's good to do this kind of motion where you're stop and go and stop and go. I'm gonna just kill this guy quick because he's not letting me show you what I'm talking about. Okay. So what I actually like to do is every so often while I'm moving, just hit stop so I can see a little bit further. And it's just a good way to like avoid prey, or, you know, not prey, to avoid you know, things that are potentially going to kill you. So I'll do it especially if I'm low on hit points. Look at these guys. Early on, it's a little bit easier to deal with these engagements of multiple creatures, but later on I'll definitely show you a little bit of micro. Okay, so I got the next tier. Get some movements. So let's get another fats. Looks like I got charge, which is good for fat builds. It's gonna allow me to charge up to a creature and deal a little bit of extra damage. I believe it's like 20%. Ooh, darn it! The plant got me again. I don't know if I have enough hit points to take him. I'm just gonna run away from now. Stop here. You know what? Actually, no, he's running away. I was just gonna say, you know what? I'm just gonna kill him or try to kill him, but looks like I don't need to. So we'll just sit here on this creep to regenerate a little bit faster. Creep allows you to regenerate your hit points a little bit faster, but your energy goes up a little bit slower, so just keep that in mind. Let's kill this guy now. That pansy, he just kept running away. Squeeze by that terrain. I got a little bit fatter when I was up there, I think. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing sometimes because it's so like intuitive. I've played this so many times. I'm not sure if I got fat up there or not, but some terrain objects, you know, it's randomly spawned. So like whenever you play the game, like things are in different positions. Sometimes they block ramps. You know, sometimes they just get in your way. Other times a computer unit will just bug out and be stupid because of it. And so, you know, you can use that to your advantage. Ooh, I got critical strike with that muscle, which is going to be good for doing some damage. Let's pick up that food. I'm not going to worry about attacking those vine plants because they take a lot of hit point, or they take a lot of hits. They regenerate. Or I should say, all plants regenerate life rather quickly. So you got to make sure you have enough damage to kill them off. Yeah, so I'm not finding too many creatures right now. No, I'm gonna go in this cave. You guys know what caves look like. It turns the screen black. You're just kind of moving underground until you pop out somewhere. And so I'm on a different part of the map. Hopefully there's some more creatures on this side. Kill that guy. Let's see what else can I find. Guy. It's important to try to find units that are lower level than you are, or if they're similar level. You know, otherwise, if you have enough fat, you can just run around and hopefully. Oh, it's got a bunch of stuff. Holy cow! I'm gonna have to spread those out a little bit because all that at one time is kind of a lot. So I actually just got Roar, which is I think mainly a fat ability. I got Burrow, which is nice. Has max duration of 30 seconds, just in case like people, you know, try to sit there and just stay burrowed the entire game. You know, a player will see you burrowed and perhaps just stand over you till you unburrow. So it's gotta be really careful. Let's see. There's Lick Wounds, which allows me to heal 50 hit points, which is kind of a lot. It only costs 15 energy, but it's nice to have. Does some good healing, so you know, in case you can't find food. Later on, that'll definitely come in handy. Right now, it's still kind of early on. A lot of easy units to kill. Let's see, did I get any passive stuff? Oh, I actually got constant regeneration. There's a passive ability menu here that I'm using the hotkey for. I have Bash, which allows me to. Oh, I gotta stay away from that plant, so I don't want to get stunned there. Let's use critical. Okay. But yeah, there's Bash, which allows me to. It's a passive ability that allows me to stun once in a while. And then this last one here is Listen. Is just something you get by default, which, you know, all those sounds you're hearing are from nearby animals. So it's basically just the ability to hear whatever's near you. You know, so if you hear a creature and like, oh, it sounds like an Ultralisk, I should just, you know, try to avoid this area right now and move on. Or, oh, hey, it's this low-level guy, I'm just gonna, you know, not worry about it. It's just good to know like what's near you, like that. You can lose it if you end up getting too many stats away. Woo! Darn it! I got hit by that guy. Wasn't looking. Yeah, you can lose Listen if you don't have enough awareness. You gotta make sure you maintain it. It's pretty easy to keep it, but just as a forewarning, don't be surprised if you do lose it. All these upgrades, I mean, all these abilities have the requirements that you have so many points in a certain stat in comparison to other stats, or stats, your stat total. Use Roar. These guys basically avoid me if I use Roar. What should I get right now? I should get some. This guy's taking a lot of hits. I'll maybe use. There we go. Okay. Yeah, some AI really go heavy on the hit points, so it takes a little while to kill them. that guy. I'm trying to just eat that food. It's kind of in the corner there. Let's just heal up a little bit. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna get a little bit more awareness. Let's get some movement speed. I want to be a fast creature. It's easier to micro when you're faster. Also, if you have enough agility. Agility boosts up your turn speed and acceleration speed so that it's easier to micro. Otherwise, with a ton of move, like, you kind of just run past your opponent by accident sometimes, and then you have to, like, double back. Which, you know, the game pathing automatically does that for you, so you don't have to worry about it, but sometimes you'll run straight forward into something that is just gonna kill you. You gotta be really careful. Kill him! This guy's pretty beefy. He's probably got, oh, I thought he was gonna heal himself at the last second, but he didn't. Let's see. Yeah, let's get some agility. I like agility. Oh, looks like I got Stomp, which looks like that. It does a little bit of damage, but it mainly just does, like, it makes creatures that are, like, really close to you basically just slow down to a point where they can't really move. For, like, a second or two, I think. Looks like 3 seconds. Okay. Ooh, I better heal up. I need to get some energy so I can use these abilities a little better. This guy has Roar, holy cow. I gotta... Oh, okay, I'm gonna try to... Damn it. Do some Roar. Let's stomp on him. Switch to my range. It's like I'm just kind of taunting him now because my range damage is so little. Yeah, I do 1 damage, like, yeah, that's not gonna do anything. Now let's eat that food I just found. Oh shit, that's kind of huge. Okay. So right now I'm basically just looking for creatures that I can kill easily. Like big beefy AI, not so much. And just as a warning, like sometimes, you know, I've designed it so that each game is different. Like the AI sometimes will be more of a collective mind and will get a lot of the same stats that other ones will. So like certain games you'll find that the AI, like all of them will just go large amounts of hit points, or another game they'll go large amounts of damage. That's fairly rare, but it does happen. I don't think that's the case here. I think they're getting a pretty good spread on stuff, and you know, different units are having different varieties. So, oh man, I gotta be careful. I do, you know, some okay damage, but not that much. 27. Well, 27's okay. I mean, I mainly just I'm kind of flimsy. Every muscle gives you a little bit less armor, so I have to be very careful because I take extra damage from every creature that attacks me. Kill this guy. Kill, and stop. I definitely need some more energy. Definitely gonna get some next, I think. Oh, I didn't even realize I leveled at some point. Okay, a little bit more energy. Here, let's see here. I think I'm fast enough I can just like run out of there. Don't like getting ensnared. It's not like it's a lot of damage right now, it's just annoying. So I avoid them anyways. Let's see what else can I find out here. Great Beyond. There's a Zergling. He's a lower level, he's only level 8, so I'll just be able to pick him off. Actually, most of the creatures that I've been finding have been lower levels, but usually around now, like, you know, 20 minutes or so, you start seeing like tier 3 computers. Sometimes earlier than that. It really depends on, you know, other people. Like whenever a computer gets a human kill, then they get bonus experience. Or if they kill something that's a higher level than them, they get more bonus experience than a player would. So there's certain things that give them extra experience, and so that, you know, it's actually designed so that the game starts fairly easy, but gets progressively very difficult. So I guess I'm just saying that at this point is when it starts getting fairly difficult, at least for me. I usually tend to die a little bit more often here. But yeah, the AI are actually lower levels than usual because there's less players. So I don't know if I'm going to adjust that so that doesn't happen as much or something like that, but I'm definitely going to have to look at that. Let's get some more agility. You can see my units kind of turning around a lot quicker because I have 2 agility now. It's not, that much different, but enough that you might not see the difference, but it'll actually help you quite a bit. Yeah, I'm pretty fast, so it's kind of like I'm. Shit, I gotta move here. Run away from that guy. Get some food in me. Okay. Definitely good to run away at times. Better to survive than to die. Sprints is nice. Sprints is very fast. I've been eating so much meat, I'm a carnivore. It's just I've been finding more meat because I've been killing stuff and then just eating them right away. So I might be looking at that balance too, so that it that doesn't necessarily happen every time that you just go for this kind of build. So yeah, every time you level up, you're actually given a new unit. Or not level up, but tier upgrade. Like I just evolved to tier 3, or I mean tier 4, which doesn't give you any new abilities, but it just I don't know, it gives you the plus bonus on tier 3. So I got the energy plus bonus. Yeah, depending on what you upgrade the most in the previous tier, you'll get a bonus in that. So like when I was tier 1 and upgraded to tier 2, I got the muscle plus ability, or upgrade. It basically just gives me a little bit more damage per muscle. It doesn't really do that much, but it's enough that you might want to consider just getting more of that same thing. So like if I, like before muscle would give me 3 damage. So now instead it gives me 4 damage, which is pretty nice to have. Let's see, I'm just kind of looking at this battle here to decide what I should get. Let's get a little bit more energy, a little bit fats. I got lots of abilities, so I'm not really worried about getting any more. But just as I say that, I get this squishy coating ability, which is a new ability. It's kind of being tested right now, and balanced and all that. So, but what it does is it gives you a shield. That shield basically takes extra damage from melee. So like it doesn't really absorb too much from melee, but against ranged, it absorbs a lot more. So it's basically like if you're a melee guy, and generally you're going to be fairly slow as a melee damage kind of person, or a melee high hit point kind of unit. So it's there to give you the shielding. I have 50 shields now. That is extra strong against ranged attacks. Oh shit! That guy just used an ability. This is a poisonous cloud that hurts anybody except him. Damn it, I didn't run soon enough. I wasn't being careful enough or watching enough. Kinda just died there. It's okay, I got a couple more lives left. Yeah, usually I don't get roar because I don't usually play standard like this. So I don't know, I guess there really isn't that much micro to show you just because like the standard build's pretty strong. I definitely gotta run from basically. Oh shit, I'm dead. I was trying to avoid that. There's a really big guy, this Brutalisk. Level 17. I'm only level 14. Well, I'm going to definitely avoid him for now. Actually, let's see, what does he have? He has, oh wow, he has 17 in damage. 65, get out of there. Okay, 65 damage is a lot. He is mostly damage, so he has very little hit points. So if I was a ranged guy, I'd say, yeah, it's a good idea to maybe kill him off, but because I can't kite him or any of that, I'm just gonna have to run away. Because that guy's just huge. And, you know, that's the thing about this game is, you know, the longer it goes on, the more bigger creatures there are. Damn it! Oh man, he just totally owned me. Oh, okay. I mean, I applied my squishy coating thing, but guess he just, I don't know, he just outdid me in a way. I think he has, where is he? Yeah, he definitely has this noxious fumes ability, which basically just poisons anybody. Well, not poisons, but damages anybody that's around you. Here's a toxic cloud. It doesn't show up on here. It's something that's a persistent. It's something you cast at a location that stays at that location. So any unit that's not him that goes into this area will take damage over time. Now all these abilities, of course, are on player units as well. Like, you can get that. These are all player achievable abilities that the computer also achieves, you know, also gets. So, you know, the computer uses the same stats, the same units, the same everything. The only difference is like the amount of experience I get, where they put their stats, how they micro, and so the only way to really be better than the computer is to make sure you do it more intelligently. I want to make games that are based on like figuring out like how to do it, not so much like you know, to be honest, I don't even really like the idea of doing a tutorial, because I like having games where players figure out how to play as they play and look at it and say, oh, that didn't really work out, let me try this next time, you know, instead of like, oh, this is exactly how you play. I don't really like that idea, but I understand a lot of people aren't really into that thing, so you know, I decided to make these videos and put up the tutorial and all that. So these are for you guys that want to just know how to play right away. So or just need ideas on how to play differently or better or whatever, you know, that too. So that's why I'm doing these videos. So let's just look around the map here and see what's out there. Sidious. It's heard of this guy who's, well, apparently he has no melee attack, but he has some good ranged attack. He's just kind of killing guys left and right. Oh wow, no, minus 14 armor. This guy's minus 20. Holy cow. Yeah, one of the things that acid does, this is the acid trait here, he has 10 of them, is it takes away armor. No, that's one of the negative side effects. So if you go ranged attack, which is what acid does, it gives you range damage. You know, anything that gets close enough is going to have an easier time killing you than it would, say, a melee based unit or a bat based unit. You know, it's just kind of kill you a lot faster. Let's see. What else is out here? Level 17, level 17, level 14. High damage guys. Oh, and just so you guys know, I've explained this before in my other video, but these stats here are corresponding to what upgrades they have. Like this guy, for example, has the first one here, which is muscle, 12 of them. And the second one, he has 4, which is fat, and then 0 for the awareness. And then on the second line, which is the next 3 numbers, is 0 for agility, 5 for skin, and 2 for leg strength, and then 0 in any of the tier 3 stuff. But that's just how you read it. And then for players, there's an extra one out here that is for intelligence. Computer units do not use intelligence. They cannot get smart. Only players can get smart. So I'll probably do a video on intelligence next, so check it out if you want to know how to play that way as well. Thank you guys. This is Zeteo signing out.